in round one, and then fell to Savage in round two. That was back, I believe it was May of last year. It was a really interesting tournament. So I know Dave is looking to get some points. He is sitting on the bubble right now in the number 17 seed for our annual standings. So he could really do well with a win in this match.
Yes, he could. And you're gonna see two fairly different play styles come out. Um, Dave plays very combo heavy, and sometimes we don't know what he's doing. He has said that sometimes he doesn't know what he's doing. Um, Savage plays a little bit more straightforward, um, but usually just as fast as she can. Um,
Which is usually quite fast indeed.
we do often remind each other during our weekly checkups to quote go fast. That's our
Uh,
reminder. Sometimes we
it's
remember and sometimes we don't.
it's such a cerebral game. It is very difficult sometimes to recognize, hey, I need to be moving faster. So Savage out at a 110. That's a great time. And Dave had a little bit of analysis paralysis brought on by that staircase of yellows. I mean, he wanted to make a really good combo. I think I saw a good play for him, but unfortunately now the doctor's punishing him by saying, no, you didn't take it when I gave you the opportunity, so no more yellows for you. But he is going to get some out at a 139, which is still a good time.
Still, still very respectable. Savage now has no viruses in her column 8. I always like that as kind of a trash column. You don't really want it in the middle, um, in 4 or 5, anything like that. But in column 1 or column 8, it's really good to have a trash column kind of ready to go, just in case the doctor gives you some of that famous terrible RNG.
It's kind of what we're seeing on Dave's side. I think he had some combos planned. He's gotten out of the top of his board without losing too much uh, to having to clear trash. But he wants right now to get some nice combos going. And there's the double yellow that's going to make that happen. But he's now got some garbage going on. That's going to open up a little bit wider the door for Savage, who is down to just 4 viruses and looks to be out of this one about as soon as she gets a couple of reds and maybe a blue.
Um, on the other hand, does not have any yellows on his board. He gets that sweet tea drop 4 pack, I guess. But that did take quite a while to set up. So Savage was able um, to really just kind of plow through, and she's working through her level 8.
Getting out of 7 out of sub 3 is always a good feeling. Not that I know too much from experience, but that is kind of the goal there. As Savage just making good progress on the top of this 8, Dave is going to get out. Again, a really good 338, he says in preparation for his terrible plays tomorrow. Um, as both these players just doing a good job getting things going, but Savage definitely getting a little bit of better play going on.
Yeah. Now Savage does not really have any access to red. She's opened up a little bit, which is great. We like to see that. We like to see when players notice that there's something going on with the different pill combinations they're being offered and everything like that, and making sure that they're in control and not the doctor. And Savage
There's
gets a
that.
nice fat log.
Yeah, she kind of got bailed out there by that double yellow. Otherwise, it was going to have to be manufactured, and that was just going to take time. But she does get the right pill, which is always a nice, again, another nice feeling. She's out at a 433.
Yeah, Dave still has 12 viruses. He's gonna work on that yellow horizontally. Um, and then try to drop those blue blues down onto each other. But really, Dave needs reds. He needs a
Yeah,
fair amount of reds. He needs them now.
Dave's gotten some really pretty combos, and there's another just
That was
beauty of a combo.
great. Beautiful combo. Good job,
You know
Dave.
we you know he wants a double red here. He might manufacture one. Looks like that's what he's gonna do. Oh, well, never mind. There it comes.
There we go.
To give him the sweet tea, and just three more reds, he's gonna be out.
Hmm. I've seen a couple of the patented Savage Octagon head shakes, meaning that she's not happy with the doctor. She's not happy with the RNG she's getting. Um, and I wouldn't be either with very little access to red and all those blues on top.
Yeah, but she's got to be happy getting these doubles out of the way. Had an opportunity for a triple there, but tucking's not her style as much as, like you said earlier, just playing a good straightforward game. And that's it's probably a good thing because tucking is a high risk play. But yeah,
She did manage to get a swim in column one to set up for an underclear on those reds if she needs to.
yeah,
And
but
she's doing that on high speed, which is
that does tend
that's
to
hard.
reduce the amount of underclearing and all that you're doing. The Savage down to just blue on this level 9, and it's looking rough. Meanwhile, Dave getting a nice combo, but creating some garbage again. Looks like, yeah, he's gonna set it up to get this this horizontal out for his red and make some real magic coming up. And there's the double blue he didn't really need. It's a double red he needs, or this red blue. That'll do great too. So
He
that's
takes off
classic
basically
Dave
half of
there.
his board with that one move.
Savage is out at a sub 7, gets a good time, 6:58. Um, it's not the time she's always going for, but she's always happy to have a win. Um, as she's, I think, catching up with the stream, and is usually much more visually okay. She looks tense. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. There she goes. Okay. So GG's to both players. That was a really good first game. We do have readies from Dave. I think we got a ready from Savage. There's the ready from Savage. All right, so this game 2 of our 14 seed DaveSmithSays versus our 3 seed Savage Octagon, 3-2-1 pills, and Dave is on. And looking for great, interesting clears already, and that's a real beauty he's got available for him now.
Yes, and of course, and he drops that down. Um, I don't know if he's going to try to go for those yellows horizontally.
It looks
No,
like he's
looks like he's
committing to a
signaling
vertical.
that they're going to go vertically on those. And we do have two. Not only is their play style different, the way they actually play the game in the settings is different as well. Savage plays on high speed. Dave plays on medium speed. We encourage either one. That is a personal choice for each player. There are pros and cons to high, pros and cons to medium. Savage is also playing with the best music, chill, and Dave is team off. He's not playing any music.
Nothing wrong with that. Now, Savage is looking for. Okay, she's had 3 opportunities for it. There it is. There's the fat log. I knew she
I was
wanted it.
I was waiting. I really wanted to say, Savage, there's a fat log, take it.
You might see her kind of
Yes.
shaking her head there. The reason for that is she had the opportunity to take that last red out horizontally, but dropping that combo did take that away from her. It put her just 1 pill half behind. And in this game, that could make all the difference. And in fact, while she was fixing that one little issue, Dave did actually take the lead in this one and come out of level 6 before Savage.
Well, that was, I will say, I was keeping an eye on that, and that was in real time. Dave got out at a 130, Savage got out at a 128. Her timer's
Ah,
a little
gotcha,
bit.
gotcha.
She started a little bit late. Um,
Shows what I know, what I'm
Statistician,
paying
I have a
attention to.
chart keeping everybody's times on it.
Works for me. All right. So, but however, on the as far as pill count goes, what we're looking at, it is a dead heat. Savage is getting a little bit ahead, but as we can see, Dave's making his combos and is catching right up. Just doing it a little more, not slowly, surely, but in a little more interesting manner as he's setting up for a great uh, uh, Sweet Tea coming up. And just combos upon combos here on Dave's side. As Savage, though, is just about finished up with this level 7. She's just waiting for the blues and the reds. Here's the blue she wants. There's the red that fills out horizontally, and she's out at a 308. She's not happy about it, but that is still a good, very good time.
It is. Usually you'll see players less happy with their performance than spectators are with that same person's performance. Um, that's just, I think it's just kind of a natural thing that some people do, and that's
And part of it, go ahead.
no. Go ahead.
I was going to say part of it is that, we're speedrunners. The vast majority of the people you're going to see uh, most of what we do on this game is play it for speed. And when you're doing just regular speed running, all you're looking at is your clock. So you know what times are normal for you coming out of level 5, level 6. And Savage knows where she wants to be. And it doesn't matter who she's playing against. Right now, she's playing against herself. And that is a lot to do with why she's, why you'll see frustration sometimes when she's got a really good solid lead. It's just because she's not playing where she thinks she wants to be. And yeah, we're all like that. We're all guilty of it. But I think I've talked enough to get Savage nearly out of 8 and Dave not too far behind, although now he's down to oops all blues. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, especially if the doctor doesn't start giving him blues.
Already out, a nice horizontal to start that off. So I think she has been trying to shake off um, some of those feelings, and then just try to blast her way through the level as quick as she can.
Say real quick, beautiful end game for Dave, getting a T that really set him up so that he didn't have any unnecessary drop time and got out in about as few pill halves as you can. Savage going to get this lightning bolt though. Very nice.
Yes. Um, she does not have a huge amount of access to blue. She's going to take away basically the only thing that she's got really open right now. And she's only got 2 left. So, um, we have to see if the doctor's going to be kind and stop giving her a whole ton of blue. Probably won't happen.
Oh no, absolutely not. Although red yellow does generally come more often than much of anything else, but this will be the day that doesn't happen.
It always is. It always is.
And yeah, the tuck, the lover of tucks in me is just screaming at Savage's plays right now. They're good plays. It's just oh, there she goes. She gets
There
it,
it
and that's
is.
going to put her out at a 616, 615. So she will be going on to our next round. Who will she be facing in round 2 there? Marva, I know you've got it in front of you.
I have to go between all of my tabs. Hold on one second. the winner between Watchma and the Dave, which I believe is happening tomorrow.
It is happening tomorrow. But GG's to both of these players. That was a great set of matches. There's Mr. Octagon in the background, also getting excited. So, yep, that's going to do it for this match.